Hey guys, it is the Raw wrap up. Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the Twitters. I forgot to give myself a spiffy little title card, didn't I? We'll get that in a moment, but in the meantime, I'm in Pittsburgh, PA at Sorgatron on the Twitters. WrestlingMayhemShow.com is where everything's at. I said the Twitters already. Thanks to our friends, SliceOnBroadway.com. There's a flyer. That's what they do. Pizza stuff here in Pittsburgh, PA. And our friends, ProWrestlingTees.com. Just did an interview with them on the Indie Mayhem show. You can check out our shirts and so much more over there, starting ProWrestlingTees.com/WMS. IndieWrestling.us for all your wrestling needs, including going up tomorrow is the great RWA Fall Free for All 2015 with Amazing Red versus Sanjay Dutt, an amazing classic. So let's get into the wrestling of tonight. With me from Poughkeepsie, New York, he's my Monday Mad Mike buddy. Mad Mike.
Hi, Sorg. How are you today?
I'm doing okay. Now, we didn't get to, I was not very participatory on the Google Hangouts, so I don't know what the vibe was for much of the night for you guys in there. But I don't know. I hope we're not getting in our argument this week. I really enjoyed tonight's Raw. It was fun. It was fun. And there's a lot that happened. So really good kind of post pay-per-view stuff.
By the way, Sorg, I see that mask behind you. You should really return that to Stephanie. She lost it some time ago.
Oh crap! I found it. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. He's gonna wear an owl on his head. Oh no. Oh no. Let's start with that. Okay, Kane. It's 2015. And a pay-per-view that ends with Sting in a title match, and then Kane. By the way, remember what I've been saying, Mike? What have I been saying for the last couple of months about Kane?
I forget.
This was a quiz and you fail. Kane.
I know. I didn't know I was getting the quiz. I'm horrible at pop quizzes. Sort of.
Kane needed to come back, and Kane needed to be the most badass, evil, sadistic Kane that you've seen in a while. And this is not entirely what I expected, but this is very acceptable.
This is Joseph Park and Abyss.
It is, but
it's something similar. It's similar.
It's a similar thing. But man, it's off to a good start. I hope this continues in the fashion that it does. This whole, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Where's my mask, Stephanie? The part where, like, he started blaming Stephanie for the mask missing and starting to kind of quasi threaten her was pretty great.
See, that's the part I kind of didn't like about it, just because if you're introducing this new gimmick already, you shouldn't already have him be threatening and menacing towards Stephanie and Triple H. Like, it should be Happy Sunshine Kane and then invoking the demon. Hello?
About that. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hangout hiccup of some sort. I don't know how it's coming off live, but we're back with it. But anyways, so Kane has destroyed our Google Hangout. So that was fun.
Sorg, I'm telling you, take that mask off that damn owl.
We're just gonna kind of remove this over here. Yeah,
there we go. That's much better.
There we go.
Much better. Now it's Corporate Ultimate X.
Corporate Ultimate X. Right.
But as I was saying before, Kane so rudely interrupted our streaming. I think you shouldn't already be teasing that Kane knows what he's doing. Like you should have two distinct personalities, like
It's
Joseph
a
Park and the Biz.
ruse. Right. So he's just coming off this way. No, I think evil sadistic plan comes off really well here. Maybe not the best amazing thing, but I love it. I love it. I love that there's something going on. I love that there's storyline. I love that we didn't see Seth come out and just like rattle on about how he's amazing, like he usually does. He just kind of showed up in the past, like, I got to handle this thing. And they do that every once in a while. And SmackDown's going to be him talking about how great he is or how Kane's sadistic or something like that. And then we'll turn into a match with him in the Shield again. But anyways, as they do, because it's been that combination for a while. SmackDown, I have some thoughts on SmackDown, and maybe we'll illustrate these on the main Wrestling Mayhem show tomorrow night, because I might be the only one that watches it. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, also tonight, can we talk about the Divas? I think the Divas are the hot button issue in a positive note than they have been in the past. There's more direction. There's stuff going on, and it all stems from Paige running her damn mouth, her damn bloody British mouth.
Well, I mean, they already took the streak from AJ, so they might as well take her entire gimmick and just give it to Paige.
And not that it's really that horrible.
Oh, no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's what they're doing.
Rinse and repeat. That's pro wrestling. And if it just happens with an accent this time, I'm okay with that.
How do you say pipe bomb in the UK? Is that
pipe bomb?
Crumpet smash?
I'm thankful. I don't think we're that world spanning here on this show.
We'll ask Vimmel. We'll ask Vimmel.
Vimmel, if you're out there, I know you are, buddy. Quiet, but still attentive. Let me know. Let me get a Facebook message, man. But anyways, no, I love it. I love that they did this. They had this segment and Paige going, what's happening here? You're giving a Hall of Fame speech and you just won your first belt here. But they've been putting seeds of this the whole time. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that it wasn't a she screwed her out of the belt kind of thing. It was something different. Now the factions kind of make sense a little more to me, right? There's more of them. They're breaking up a little bit. Even Natty getting brought in the mix by mentioning her name, basically. And then Grandma Natty has a talk with the young and Paige, and we get a damn good match with her and Naomi. This is the Divas division that I wanted. This is the Divas division that we deserve.
Yeah, this was the story that they wanted to run, I would guess, immediately, but they didn't because records and things.
I think mostly they wanted to. I think there's a hesitancy to just throw a new face like Charlotte in the mix the way she is right now. I think it was more, let's have these girls run with way too many girls in the ring with names like Naomi, like the Bellas, like Paige, before we break off, these two new girls from Paige. I think that's going to be it. I think now that we've had a few shows a few months to get used to them, as a general crowd, obviously you and me, that everybody knows NXT, but there's still a mass of people that have no idea what NXT is, to be quite honest.
Well, but I mean, that's what they do with Paige, and Paige turned out just fine.
That's true.
Like, I didn't even really know who Paige was back then. I had seen 3 episodes of NXT.
And I think I hate when they hotshot titles like that. I think that's the thing that's devalued things over the mid 2000s and on. When we talk about the Intercontinental and US, hey, this guy just showed up and he wins the belt out of nowhere. It works so well for Santino, right? And I think it did the same thing to the Divas. They were like, we have no idea what to do with this new person. Let's throw the belt on her and see what happens. No, you got to do something with it. And at least I think it's okay with Charlotte. I think it works really well. I don't know. I like to see what's going on here and that the Divas are doing something.
Sasha needs to be more involved, though.
She does. Wait until after her next takedown.
Until she finally finishes with Bayley.
Everybody, you got to think. I know we have this discussion about, well, why so working with this person when he's got beef over here? Why is he just ignoring this and not helping, let's say, Roman Reigns if Dean Ambrose starts working with this guy, right? It's a very linear path in booking, and it's an unfortunate, but that's the way the storylines go. And, all right, well, she's busy over here doing this thing with Bayley on NXT. We're going to not do as much here. The thing with Kevin Owens is a rarity, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
I
So
think
I was actually just going to bring up Kevin Owens, but yeah, it was kind of rare.
he is a rarity. It's a that maybe Cena says I want to work with him for X pay-per-view. Well, he's defending this belt over here. It's like, well, why don't we cross that over and let people know there's a belt over here, because we don't do that. I think that's what it feels like. That's probably how the discussion went to lead to a situation like that. But anyways, also from tonight, tag division, New Day, continually very entertaining. Now I know what Rusev's theme sounds like on the trombone, and I'm going to have to attempt it in the very near future.
That's my horrible.
Like he's just making noises. Oh, that's Rusev's theme. Got it.
Yep. Yeah, it took a little bit to resonate, but once it did, I'm like, oh my god, he's playing Rusev's theme music.
That was perfect. Can they just always be a team? In general.
I just want Xavier Woods and Summer Rae to hang out during every match. They seem to be having a good time.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know just the attention I was given to the match, but I didn't notice much interaction with Summer Rae.
You know what the funny part is? If you look, like, if this was your first wrestling show and you were watching it on mute, you would think that the New Day and Rusev are the good guys because they're out there and they're having fun.
Okay. Actually, we had this discussion. So my father-in-law's in, and he hasn't watched wrestling in probably about 2 years, right?
Okay.
So he said, I got out of it around when the Shield and the Wires were doing because I didn't like the stuff they were doing. I'm like, okay, that's an interesting perspective. Totally disagree. Moving on. But he's watching that, and Rusev, New Day comes out, and he's like, well, who's the good guys here? And I kind of jokingly said, well, are they the good guys or what? And I'm like, yes, basically, kind of, positivity and stuff. It's kind of having fun. And then Rusev comes up. I was like, well, he's definitely the bad guy, I think Missy said. And I was like, no, because Rusev represents the American dream and coming to America and making something of yourself, which is true, by the way. Mm-hmm. And then teaming with the positivity guys that are supporting a worthy cause in their eyes. I think it's pretty fantastic. Versus the slime woman stealing Dolph Ziggler, hairless Dolph Ziggler, as we learned several weeks ago, and those damn Dudleys that put Mae Young through a table.
Yeah, seriously, it's like pro women versus anti women.
It's pretty damn fantastic too. I mean, it's like back in the day, the right to censor are actually kind of morally right about things, but they're taking on the pimp and we're cheering for the pimp. I mean, this is not a new thing, this whole dichotomy, right? It was like, why don't you understand I'm the good guy? But that's what makes you the villain, because you think you're the good guy. The villain's it's so great. Kevin Owens doesn't think he's the villain. New Day doesn't think they're the villain. Rusev doesn't think they're the villain. He's a villain. If nothing else, I feel partially sympathetic for Rusev for a situation, and I can't wait for the Macho and Liz WrestleMania 7 moment when he gets back together with Lana. I may cry, and it's so great.
Yeah, that is gonna happen now, isn't it?
I'm crying. I'm going to be like Ric Flair, and then we'll have a celebration where I'm going to cry again, and then we're going to have a backstage promo where I'm going to cry again, and then we're going to have a Raw wrap up where I cry again. It's great. It's great. It's like I'll be just like Ric Flair, but not without all the money.
To be fair, Ric Flair is now Ric Flair without all that money.
That's true. That's why he keeps popping up. Anyways, also from tonight, anything else we can graze off of this?
Cesaro is a goddamn beast.
He
is.
Why
is he not doing more?
He is, and I understand because I looked at it, I was like, they're kind of feeding Cesaro to him. We got to build up Big Show, so for this match with Lesnar makes sense, right? And if it's just like him knocking out Cesaro, but Cesaro still looks badass the entire time, which I think is what came off tonight.
Yeah.
Because I love Big Show's finish because he can pull that out of nowhere. That doesn't hurt anybody. You know what I mean? I think you can't. Nobody can defend against a punch to the face and just kick.
See, the thing about Big Show's finishes, though, lead with that. Every Big Show match should be 5 seconds long.
Well, yes, but then that's the problem.
In the face.
But then that's the problem too, isn't it?
I think that's the problem with his finish. Like
Ah,
he can't punch in a match.
listen, you gotta power it up. Listen, his submission meter needs to fill up in the corner of the screen. You know, you don't just break out the Megazords at the beginning of the fight with Rita Repulsa's monsters. Okay,
You do if they make the monster big right in the beginning.
right? And they don't do that,
They
which
do.
doesn't make sense. Why do we even bother with these putties that are Big Show and wrestling moves when we should just get to Megazord mode right off the bat and power
Because-
sword that bitch and knock Cesaro out?
That's
I
why you have the
understand.
Dragon Zord.
It's it is the logic of television, okay? But Big Show is the Godzilla, okay? Godzilla can just show up and flatten your town, but he doesn't, because we got to get 90 minutes out of this bitch, okay? And that's what's happening here.
It's gonna be Big Show versus Cena at Hell in the Cell. For
And then
Divas
King
style,
Kong is Brock Lesnar, and they're gonna break out of Madison Square Garden and climb that damn Empire State Building, just like back in the day. And on the pole is gonna be what are they gonna put on the pole for this one? Because the pole is the Empire State Building in this case.
Well, yeah, it'll be Judy Bagwell.
Judy Bagwell on an Empire State Building match, Madison Square Garden, Big Show versus Brock Lesnar. It's the road to hell. Be there.
Or Sable.
Did we just you can have that, WWE.
Yeah.
You can have that. Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that poster? There should be a poster. There should be a poster of like King Kong Godzilla style Empire State Building and them looking like they're like town flattening mode. Like if they're smart about this, that would completely happen. Where's the fan stuff out there? Throw down.
I did want to say something about Big Show's promo though. And Eamon brought this up in the chat. We're allowed to remember Survivor Series 2002.
I knew this was coming.
No, but here, hold on, Sorg. I'm getting to it. And we're not allowed to remember Royal Rumble 2013. I'm actually okay with that.
Okay.
For the most part.
I thought you would have a problem with that.
Oh no. But Sorg, the problem lies within the pay-per-view he referenced. Survivor Series 2002, a pay-per-view that yours truly attended.
Oh.
Big Show did in fact defeat Brock Lesnar. Do you remember how? Paul Heyman hit Brock Lesnar in the face with the title. It wasn't a
Shadowing.
no. It just reference a clean win you have, because now people have the network. If they've never seen that match, they're gonna go watch it and say, "Well, that doesn't prove your point at all, Big Show." What it proves is that unless Paul Heyman turns on Brock Lesnar again, he's gonna beat you just like he did at the Royal Rumble 2013. Oh, Big Show, Big Show, Big Show. Oh,
Listen,
God.
I don't see any problems with this. You know, this mask doesn't work. There we go. Listen.
Oh,
We're
it's the
talking about a
Demon
guy
Sword.
that used to throw lightning, okay? That now was in two places at the same time and drug Seth Rollins down to Hornswoggle land, okay? It's smoky down there. It's like the California fires down there, and we're worried about the Big Show logic. But you're right. It's sound. We have the network, $9.99. You should give us money to say that every time on the podcast because people listen to this stuff. Mad Mike, thank you for this. Was fun. This is it. This is the
Sorg, they didn't super piss me off like they did last week.
didn't super piss you off. Wrestling should not. Hashtag it's just a TV show.
And
Man,
TV
Mike,
shows piss me off all the time too.
that's right. But also TV shows aren't
Speaking of
3
that,
hours a week.
Heroes is coming back.
Speaking also of a show that pissed people off at one point,
Exactly.
actually several points probably. Mad Mike, he's at Mad Mike 4883, contributor, big time contributor to WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Also the wrap-ups, the dwindling show wrap-ups that he does on Thursday night for the Wednesday shows or whenever the hell those shows are anymore. Supposedly the big news, Lucha Underground 2.
It's coming back.
Is it the? We'll talk about this part. But is it officially announced? Or did they just release a graphic? Okay.
Yes, it's officially coming back. I hope someone has fed Sexy Star.
Oh, that's right. Okay, somebody posted as a season 2 trailer what was apparently the end of last season, which of course I didn't finish watching last season. So, but everything looks badass.
You gotta get on that, Sorg.
Oh, Lucha Underground and Wacky Races is my new favorite idea.
Yeah. You gotta get on finishing Lucha
Wow.
Underground,
And why do they keep voicing over Matt Cross, Son of Havoc? I don't get that. And I love that Son of Havoc rides bitch.
Of course he does. Of course he does, Sorg.
Oh, it's so great.
All right, Sorg, now you've seen that, you have to watch our Lucha Underground finale wrap-up.
I wish I watched that.
Watch our wrap-up.
I wish I watched that before I ran into him again in Cleveland a couple months ago. Because I don't think it finished by then. That's right. That's I went out of the chance. Man, Justin Plummer, book Matt Cross so I can ask him about riding bitch on Lucha Underground. So
yeah.
Oh boy. So much going on. I don't even know who our guest for Indie Mayhem show is. It's Eamon's week. So probably somebody cool from the Texas area. Maybe got some of his new Chikara friends to join us. Who knows? So much more. WrestlingMayhemShow.com. People are lighting up on that security article a couple weeks ago. Matt Carlins did. Please go check that out. Share it with your friends because it's happening again.
There were no incidents tonight.
No incidents tonight. No. But it's very interesting some of the stuff going on about how they might be handling those situations. We'll talk about probably that and so much more tomorrow night, WrestlingMayhemShow.com, live.WrestlingMayhemShow.com, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us for roughly 3 hours of wrestling-ish talk in that vein. And please subscribe to everything again at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Check our friends SliceOnBroadway.com, IndieWrestling.us, ProWrestlingTees.com/WMS, and so much more, and other friends along the side there at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. At Mike483, I'm at Sorgatron. We'll see you guys next time. Later.